Hi guys, and welcome back to Conservation Queen, the channel that is dedicated to bringing you guys fun and informative information and getting the world excited about conservation again. I know some of you may know this already, but for those of you that don't, biodiversity loss is something that's quite prominent across the world, and it's something that I'm really passionate about and something that I'm really trying to work to find a way to stop and to do my part to stop biodiversity loss. In my search for trying to find the best way to prevent biodiversity loss, I discovered the Lynx Trust UK. So today's video is going to be dedicated towards giving you guys a little bit of insight into what the Lynx Trust UK do, why I'm such a big fan, and how we can all help. The Lynx Trust UK was formed by scientists and conservationists back in 2014 and has been passionately campaigning for the reintroduction of the lynx back into the British Isles. So if you're interested in a real in-depth study into their work, I will link the link to their website down below. Why is it so important for us to reintroduce the Eurasian lynx back into Britain? There was once a time, thousands of years ago, where Britain was teeming with wildlife, particularly large mammals, and the lynx was one of them. And because of that, it is considered a native animal. And native in this sense refers to an animal that is originally from the particular area and would be living here if humans had no influence. The fact that the Eurasian lynx is native to Britain makes it super important in the ecosystem of Britain and in the control of biodiversity across the country. But unfortunately, the lynx was hunted to extinction about 1300 years ago. And I know that seems like a really long time, but in the grand scheme of things, that's barely anything. That's not enough time for our world and our ecosystem to recover from it. So there are 4 types of lynx currently still alive in the world today. One of them is obviously the Eurasian lynx. We have the Liberian lynx, the Canadian lynx, and the bobcat. But the one we're particularly interested in is obviously the Eurasian lynx. This is the species they're proposing to reintroduce to British Isles. And this is because it is the most similar to the one that lived in Britain thousands of years ago. You can tell the Eurasian lynx apart from its relatives due to its patterns on its fur and its really distinctive tufty little ears, which are thought to help with its hearing and its ability to hunt, as well as keeping those ears warm in the very cold Northern European climate. They also have a little short tail tipped with black fur. They are highly adapted to cold environments, and their feet and paws are actually webbed to help them walk across snow and prevent them from too much damage and pain from the cold. While their long legs, with the back one shorter than the other, allow them to spring onto their prey. In fact, there are actually still several places across Europe where you can still see the Eurasian lynx, but unfortunately if you want to see one in Britain, you do have to go to a zoo or a wildlife sanctuary such as Wildwood Trust UK. In fact, it is actually in another one of my videos, the Wildwood vlog, which I'm just going to post a little link thing to up there, and it is actually one of the ones that I do pass and I do talk a little bit about because they have always fascinated me. The now extinct British lynx is thought to most resemble the northern subspecies of the Eurasian lynx, which is the one that we are planning to reintroduce back into Britain. If you look beneath the growth of our country through human involvement, our ecosystem has barely changed in those 1,000 odd years that the lynx has been extinct. Remember, 1300 years isn't that long in terms of evolution. So there has been no predator or other animal to step up and fill the void and that niche that the lynx left behind. And actually, the biodiversity of Britain is actually still suffering to this day as a result of this. Without a species to take this mantle up again, our forests and our ecosystems remain incredibly unbalanced and continue to be destroyed and harmed. The lynx and woodland have a symbiotic relationship, which means that the woodland provides the habitat for the lynx, and in return the lynx prevents the woodland from being destroyed by overgrazing of things such as deer. In turn, this actually helps other species that rely on the woodland for their home and their food, and it actually bizarrely helps the deer stay in check and not actually overgraze themselves to the point where they begin to starve as well. The UK's ecology has taken millions of years to evolve and grow to the point that it is today, with specific roles for top predator species built into the framework of this. Therefore, a lack of a major predator has actually caused an imbalance within this framework. This also causes major strain on the ecosystem and causes major damage to the environment and the surrounding areas, as well as to farmland and other agriculture that then suffers as a result as well. The lynx is such a beautiful, secretive, seclusive creature that, to be honest, there's no real risk of them wanting to come and harm humans or cause any issues in that way. Plus, it brings great tourism. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I knew I could go up to Scotland and potentially go on a safari to see a lynx, I'd probably go. And I think a lot of people would feel the same, and that's another form of income for the surrounding areas that they wouldn't have otherwise. So, you know, it does really balance itself out. And so many countries have already succeeded in reintroducing the lynx, so it's not like we're leading the way or going in blind. There's already proven strategies available that we can use and utilize to make sure that we do it as best as we possibly can. So thank you so much. I'm going to do a little series based on the lynx, and I'm going to talk about all the different things surrounding the lynx, and it's more of a sit down chat style kind of thing. If that's not your thing, don't worry, I'm still going to be doing my DIY videos and other fun things. These are just going to be interspersed to make it a little mini series, and I'm so excited to share it because I really think that it's important for people to understand what biodiversity is, how it affects us, and what's being done at the moment, you know, like what's being done, how we can help. I know I didn't really brush on how people can help at the moment in this video, but don't worry, that will be something that comes up. If you're really interested and you want to help out now, go down to the Lynx Trust UK website and give them an email. Let them know that you're interested in helping. Let them know what your skills are. Maybe there's some way you can volunteer. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me with a slightly different, slightly fun video, a bit more informative than usual, and I hope you liked it. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because your love and support means the world to me, and hopefully we can really make a difference in the world and really make a change. So until my next video, I wish you lots of love, and I hope you're staying wrapped up and warm as it's getting colder, and I will see you for my next video. Bye!